story. Hello, Orange. Katie, put in the stream.
Morning.
Do you want to come up now, Katie, or do you want to come up later? Put now or put later. Hi, Orange. I'll be right there. Hold on.
All right.
I just want to know what Katie says because this wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Katie, you want to come up now or later, darling?
She said now.
Okay. Hi, Katie.
I can't. I fucked up. I tried to go back. I got to come back in. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So, how are you, Orange?
All right.
You doing okay?
I'm a bit better. Yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
Yeah, this whole thing is just a friggin' a mess and shouldn't even got to this point.
No, it shouldn't have. I agree. What do you want to tell people? I mean, there's so many people, because.
I mean, everybody. Well, so there's two sides to every story. Everybody knows that. I mean, a lot of things are probably getting said that aren't true, and there's a lot of lashing out on both sides.
Like what? Like what? What is not true? Tell us. Because to be honest with you,
playback, everybody editing, re-editing, and viewing everything is, gotten the whole everything sort of twisted, in different ways. There's truth, it's about half of it, and there's the untruth to the other half of it, Most of it
What's the biggest misconception? What's the biggest misconception that is not the truth, and why? Who has spun it?
Different content creators.
Like who? I just want to know, like who? Because
I went on the YouTube Rejects channel the other day, and then I was watching Katie last night, and then so there was a guy, which I have no idea, Yo Mama, who was editing the whole thing, and then he was just like putting all these ideas in his head, like it was his relationship and what he would do and how he would act, and it was just so just between that and I know I didn't treat her as good as I should have in different situations, and I've left her at the bar, this and that and stuff, and I know no real man treats a woman like that, but at the same time I've never dealt with something like that, and so it was new to me and I didn't know how to handle it. And originally we had all these talks about prior things, and she told me that she could get when she drinks she can get violent and say things, and so a lot of times when I would leave her would be in a different state of mind where she wasn't being friendly, and so the only thing I know is to walk away. Every time that before I walked away, it was always given the chance and asked her to leave and come with me, and she never did. Now the biggest thing, I let her down on her birthday, which was the biggest thing, but she is not telling that whole side of the story. Like, we were out drinking for 6.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We went out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and at 12:30 at night, I was ready to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't walk out on the tab. I had an open tab with my credit card. And so I didn't walk out on the tab, and I didn't make her pay for it. She just, at the time, I guess, was drinking and didn't realize that, hey, I had an open tab and all she had to do was cash out. And so she makes me look like a fool for like, oh, I, let her pay the tab on her birthday. And last night I heard this guy's side of the story of how I just slipped out. She called the Uber for me to leave. She kept telling me to go get the fuck out.
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
Yes, you did.
You'll talk. Let him talk.
You have it. You even have it streamed on one of your, channels after the fact, saying that you did call the Uber. You did tell me to get.
Maybe I called the Uber, but I didn't want you to fucking go, and you know that.
You kept telling me to go. You were like,
because you wanted to go, and I didn't want to go. It was my birthday. So what? I could drink for fucking 24 hours straight.
Well, I mean,
this was my birthday. If you had a problem with the way I drink or how long we were going to drink, why didn't you tell me in the beginning? Why didn't you take me to dinner first?
Well, I don't know, because at 5 o'clock, I don't have any excuses now for it. We could have done this and could have done that, but it didn't happen that way. So I don't want to.
Matthew, you know me. You know I got to eat, or I'm going to get fucking shit to face.
But you never will eat when we go out before drinking, because then it'd be the end of the night. So that's why we didn't eat, and you know that for a fact.
If we would have went out to dinner and then waited a little bit, I would have been ready to drink. I can either eat before I drink or after I drink. I usually choose after. If you get me to eat before,
it's probably the surgery thing. I'm like that too.
Yeah,
I thought that you had got something to eat before we had went out. So when we went out, you had already, right then.
You knew it was live all day. No, I didn't. No. I was live. I was so excited, getting ready for the night. We had planned this for weeks.
Yeah, it was just like I said. I don't know. At first we started out. It was supposed to be 7 o'clock, then it went to 5 o'clock because the weather and how it was nice outside, and so it's just it's. And you sat there and even said it on your stream last night. You pre-drink, and then when you go out to the bar, you can't even drink that much because you're so little and everything. But you don't fail to realize in that time you are already like drunk. You're just like there, marinating, having a good time after that. So, I mean, it takes like.
Well, let me
Matthew, if you gave a fuck about me and you know I'm an alcoholic, you know I have a problem with this. When you come and pick me up and I'm already drunk, why would you take me to the bar so that I get myself kicked out? Why can't you just say, you know what, Katie, tonight's not going to be a good night? Despite the fucking argument we have that night,
don't listen.
Listen to me. I'd appreciate it the next day. Or just go back to your house. Or don't take me to the fucking bar. If you know and you already know I'm drunk, don't take me to the fucking bar.
Well, that's the thing is I don't have that kind of power over you. You won't let me in that. We haven't gotten that place. And I've tried, but when you have this mind, you're either I'm going to go or I'm not. That's it. There isn't any other option for you. Like, I can't say, hey, because otherwise you're just going to say, hey, well, I'll go there and I'll call you later. That's what you're going to do. Every time I try to say, hey, I don't want to go out, I want to sit at home, you're like, well, I want to go have a drink. And so, I mean, that's that. I mean, there is no, like, me telling you no. I can't do that. You don't let me.
I have before.
I mean, like, there's been a couple times, yeah, but I think that you have already been at that point where you were like, okay, I do need to go. But, I mean, something that's happened, but I don't have that control over you. Like,
There's been times where I've been at the bar and I've looked at you because I'm that fucked up and I say, Matthew, we need to go. You wouldn't even go the night I got kicked out.
I know that was another story. I didn't, that I understand. But at the same time, I'm
looking at you. I came there with you. You're my boyfriend. I'm telling you, I need to go.
Okay, so listen.
Being the drinker I am.
How do you think that makes me feel when I sit there for 2 hours trying to get you to leave the bar and you won't go, and I have to go home and leave alone because you want to stay there? It's the same thing. And you do that. I mean, and then, so I want to talk about.
What guy would leave a girl there knowing how drunk I am? Knowing how drunk this girl is?
Because everywhere we go, everybody that's in the bar, and if somebody knows that I'm not with you, they're going to take you home or make sure you get home, and you know that for a fact.
Yeah, but still, you make me look stupid when you do that.
I don't.
These women in the bar, the bartenders have come to me and been like, dude, what are you doing? This dude just left you again. Even your favorite bartender has been like, what's going on?
I know.
It's not a good look.
I mean, I have to go and explain myself to him. I said I can only handle so much. I'm just like, I need to go. And when it's time to go, I'm not having a good time, I feel things going a different way, then that's, time to go. I mean, so that's what I do. I leave. I'm not going to sit there and get into, an argument. I don't want it to get, to make anybody look silly or something like that. Because that's all you do.
I understand what you're saying, but what about the times when I've asked you, let's go, and you still wouldn't go? Because I'm never going to ask you to leave the fucking bar unless there's something wrong.
But I don't know. Like I said, there's been, two times that's happened?
Yeah. So you tell me to tell you when I need to go. I tell you, but then you make me leave without you. Or you're like, I don't want to go. If I'm coming to Matthew and saying I want to go.
They're talking about that one time where you got cut off and then you end up getting kicked out. And that's.
Remember last time we were at the bar? And then that young dude walked in and a bunch of trouble started. And I said, let's go. Let's go. You were trying to argue me on that one. I was like, no, let's go. Yeah, you did leave.
Oh, well, you know what I was doing. I'm like, yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You guys have your side of, each of you have your side of the story.
Right.
Okay? Like any other couple. What I want to know is, Orange, why did you go to Tragic? Why did you? That's all. I don't care if at this point you fucked up leaving her at the bar. She fucked up doing what she did. We all fucked.
Right, that all could have been worked out between me and Matthew. The moment he got our relationship involved with these fucking people.
And I want to know why, out of all people, why did you choose him? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I don't think I see things like the way you guys do and people, these other content creators. After last 3 days.
Let's answer this and let's just see if it's a prank.
He's calling you.
Hello? Hello?
He probably wants to come on.
Tragic, you're fucking dumb, you fat ghetto fuck. I hate him.
I'm glad that this is all documented.
He shouldn't be calling you, right? Because
that's what he does, Matthew. He calls my voice because he whacks the fuck out of people.
Nobody has my cell number, Orange, except you that I just gave it to today, and Katie. So nobody has my cell number. I don't know how.
Oh.
I haven't gotten a prank until today, until just now. Anyway.
Yeah, I've gotten a few of those. I've gotten quite a few of those too.
And he's so dumb. He calls on the same fucking number he pranks you on. It'll say unavailable or whatever in the fuck.
No caller
and then
ID.
he'll call you and talk normal on the same fucking number. You fucking big dumbass. I can't stand that idiot. I cannot stand him.
So on my side, I don't see how your guys' view. So to be honest with you, I didn't know what I was doing going on his channel. I just, I guess was just saying my side on wherever, and so that was my thinking.
Did you do it because like you wanted to get her back?
No, not necessarily. No, I'm not a revenge type person. It was just I had no way of. I tried going on her channel. And okay. Okay, so
how did you contact? How did you get in contact with him? Did he contact you?
No, I believe there was a stream he was talking about, and I just jumped on automatically, and then he joined the panel. Instead of I was in the chat, and then he was like, "You want to come up?" And I'm like, "Okay." And so before then, I was in Katie's whatever background in her room or her chat, whatever, sitting in the background for over an hour.
No, you weren't. I would have added you.
No, you had my mods or blocked or did something because every time I tried to type, it would go away. I wouldn't see my message in the chat room, so somebody had me blocked.
It doesn't matter if you're blocked; you can still take a link.
I took the link, but it's still I was in the waiting room. You wouldn't add me. I was sitting in the waiting room for an hour.
I didn't see you in there.
I was sitting there watching you the whole time. I'm like, she's just doing this. She don't want to put me on, So at that point, I was like, I don't know. I thought that you had just wanted to drag this out and drag it on. I don't know.
Drag it out and drag it on. You've been in their chat for 3 days. I wasn't even going to go live yesterday.
No, you've been talking about it for 3 days. It happened.
You have been on their panel multiple times over the last couple of days, Matthew. You haven't just been on there once.
I was on there once, and then I did come back on there yesterday, so I was on there twice.
You went live with the fuck yesterday too?
Yes.
So that's 3 days in a row.
No, that's 2. You watched it. No, that's
3 days.
No, it's 2 days.
Wait a minute. You went. Hold on. You went on Tragic twice, right?
No.
You went on Tragic once, and then that other stupid girl.
Yeah, Rejects.
Oh,
okay, and whose channel were you on yesterday?
That was the YouTube Rejects.
I didn't. You went live with her again yesterday?
No, I didn't go live with her. I just joined the chat yesterday.
I know, and I wasn't even going to go live. Husky called me earlier in the day. You going to go live? I said, not today. I need a reset. I need a break today. I'm going manic. People started blowing me up and said, fucking Matthew was in that girl's chat again. I went in there. I seen with my own fucking eyeballs. You saying something about biker gangs, talking about Joe. I was like, fuck this. I'm going live.
Yeah, I had that in your threat that you had your 24-hour live stream. You threatened me with all these guys. You said all their names. And then you said
nobody threatened you. They were giving me money and support, saying we're watching your heart fucking break. No one was threatening you.
You were reading your personal text messages from your phone live, and saying the actual words that they were saying in the text on the live stream. You were reading. So? I'm just saying you said a lot.
What are you gonna do? Take it to court, Matthew, with a bunch of biker names?
No, I probably just if you're wanting to go down that way, then I'll probably just get a no contact order on you, so you can't talk about my name, and that
Oh, and that's fine. Trust me. If you fucking peer, I won't talk about you no more. If you quit going over to these scuzzy ass fucking people's channels and selling your fucking story, you could have sold it to anyone on the internet. You picked the lowest of the low. That's why this is such a big
this
deal.
Is literally it's like going to her enemy.
I mean, I had no idea. Like, I don't understand why she would.
That's why I told her Orange when I told her a month ago that Tragic was saying that he read the reviews on your on Google, your business, and you had good reviews, and he said, I don't know how long that's going to last.
And then you know what up? You told me to tell him, and I did, and he turned around and got a fucking bad review.
I told her to tell you. I was looking out for you because I know what these people do.
Right.
The fact that I would never associate with these people.
Well, it seems like it's everybody. It's a game. Everybody talks about everybody. Everybody says that they don't, but every single one of you guys talk about everybody.
But we don't go IRL. That's the difference.
Yeah.
He wants to, and you're not going to be any different. He wants to contact my ex-wife, or he says he did contact my ex-wife. He's setting up an interview with my ex-wife. How do you know he won't do that to you? How do you know?
Look at what they're doing to me.
He contacted Hillbilly
Belinda. I want the whole thing ended. I just don't want the wrong thing perceived. That's all. I mean, like last night when she was sitting there, had this guy play back this fucking stream that I went on saying that I dump her every fucking weekend because I'm going to see a side chick. What the fuck is that?
But if you want the truth to come out, you think it's going to come out going on?
She knows that I'm not. She knows the truth.
She knows the truth, whatever. You two know the truth. But do you think your truth is going to come out on that scum's channel?
Well, no, what I'm
That's
saying
why.
is why. So she's sitting there like egging it on and wouldn't, if she would.
Who is egging it on?
You were last night.
How?
Because you were just sitting there agreeing with everything this guy was saying because it was his perception in his head of what was going on between me and you. And you were like, and he was just filling your head with all this. You're talking about
I
how that
can't
girl.
control how other people see the reaction.
You're
If I
talking about how
agree
that
with him, I
girl was
agree.
doing all this stuff in my head. Well, this guy's sitting there for 2 hours last night, just fucking like he's me.
Are you mad because another dude was like calling out the way he's seen it, and that's kind of how everyone fucking seen it?
Like that's the way he treated his woman. Was he left her on a Thursday and come back on a Monday? I'm not fucking like that. I'm not. I don't fuck around with people and talk to. I'm not built like that. I told you that.
I don't know. You said that you met a chick, then you told me you didn't. Then you recanted again and said that you actually did meet a chick. So I don't know.
I mean, I went out with my friends and then I never had a one-on-one with one person or anything like that. Yeah, I met somebody, said hi, that's it. There wasn't nothing more than that.
And you got their number and.
Yeah, I got their number. That's about it. But you actually go to the extent of texting people and have them. You text me and said, I did text other guys, but that wasn't until I was into you. So when was that? Because
no,
I recall at the very listen. Let me talk for a minute. At the very beginning, hold on. Wait a second.
I know that's probably Tragic texting you. I know he's doing
me.
Probably he's probably contacting you, and it's very, very strange that I get a call during my live stream. This is the first prank I get. I'm not blaming it on Orange, but it's the first prank I get. Katie, you see why I wanted to use my landline yesterday?
Yeah.
Because I don't mind changing my landline number. This is the problem. This is, let's wait till he comes. Oh, let me put the link back up. I don't know what happened to him. Let me tell you something. Nothing good can come out of this. The way he chose to handle it, he has to know that it was the absolute worst possible way. If there was any chance of you two getting back together, it's done. The trust is, that's what I'm saying. See, if you did this behind the scenes, it would have been better off for you. He does a lot of shit behind the scenes that you think, oh, just because he doesn't do it, it's happening. It's happening behind the scenes with me. He's called 6 cops to come to my house. He's threatened my entire family, everything. And what makes you think? You think going on this?
Okay, so exactly. So you were sabotaged the relationship before I even did then.
I wasn't fucking these dudes. I was still being friendly. Yeah.
Well, so there you go. So that was it.
So, and who are you talking to?
I've never talked to anybody since after the.
I don't know that because I don't get in your phone and fucking take pictures.
What's that?
I said I wouldn't know that. You lie so much. I don't fucking know. I don't know that because I don't get into your phone and take pictures.
You got into my damn phone and then you called me out about a text message that was in February from an ex that I said something. You fucking about threw my phone out of my hand. And you said
because you were trying to lie and say it didn't happen.
And then you said if I ever text anybody, it would be the fucking end. But so listen, you
and you are. You met another girl the other day. You're texting her. It's the end. The point I'm trying to make to you, and I don't care how you spin it or turn it or whatever. You know that channel makes fun of me, and the fact you're sitting here saying, "Oh, they don't really make." Are you kidding me? Look at their content is all me and picking me apart. Now go and look at my channel and my content. Do I sit there and pick them apart or anybody apart for that matter, Matthew?
You sure did last night.
Why do you think? You went to fucking scuzzy, nasty people and were selling me out. The internet is shook that you would do such a heinous thing. And the way you did it, the delivery, oh my God.
And sit on his face.
But all I ever did for you was buy you cigarettes, so.
Yeah, but that was actually funny. That was a joke. And we all laughed at it. And she said that it was.
Well, I know, but she has that attitude, and that has been our whole relationship. She's talked like that.
But you know what, Orange, okay, you don't like that. But you know what Tragic has said? Tragic has said that I asked for ass pictures.
Oh, so I remember that.
That's not true. So
yeah, we were on that live. I remember that.
Yeah, he said that I asked for ass pictures. At least Katie said that it was a fucking joke. This guy is he is a clown. I hope you see it. You know, you're new to this internet thing. He has a reputation, and
I do see it. I see that. I mean, I think that's, it's, whatever that.
No, you don't know. You came into our world acting like you fucking knew something, and you fucked around and found out. You got the reaction out of me you should have got. You know the old me? Stop, hussy. Let me talk for a minute. You know the old me would have ripped your ass, doxed your ass, been fucking. You are so good that I am growing up as a fucking person. What I did last night, I defended myself because for 2 fucking days you have sat on my enemy's panel. Don't try to make me feel bad for last night. You hurt me in the worst fucking way, and you know it. And now you're trying to make yourself come out of here looking like a rose. I told you from the moment you went on the panel, I cannot save you now. No
I
one.
don't care what these, like I said, I don't care
Well,
what
if you don't care, then quit going on the fucking panels. Quit saying my side needs to be heard.
It's because you're fucking people and all these people keep...
about my personal life, my finances. How does that have to do with clearing your side, Matthew?
How do I even know? I don't even know about any fucking money you make or anything. You never even talked about that in 3 months. So how the fuck would I even know anything about your...
Then why were you answering the bitch's questions?
I wasn't, if you fucking listen.
I heard it last night.
What did I say? I don't know what she does with her money.
She makes all her money from here. This is all she does.
So what does that
They
say?
said the other night, what do you
Anything? How's that saying anything about what you do with your money or how much money you make? When I say I don't know.
How does it not? She asked you how much money does she make, and you started rattling off like you fucking knew something. Oh, she makes all her money from here.
I said you make your money from here. I didn't say how much money you make.
Oh, and not enough to pay my bills and go to the bar.
You tell everybody every day what you do.
Exactly. But you made it a point to say, oh, she has enough money to pay her bills and go to the bar. And what's this shit? I wanted you to move in, and I only wanted to pay $200.
You told me if I moved in, you said you'd pay the utilities, I pay the rent.
And that's $200. Okay, now that's a different story. Rent is $1,200. Utilities are probably about $800 after that, because I pay a total out of about $2K in bills a month.
Your water.
You make a lot more money than me, Matthew. Wouldn't that make sense? As a man, wouldn't you want to do that?
$300 a month, not $800. That's a little bit exaggeration.
You know how much my gas bill or how much my electricity bill is, and that bill is what I was spending the entire time at your house. So can you imagine if I'm here? That's double. So we're talking about $250 right there in an electric bill a month.
Your electric bill is not $250 a month for your house.
Are you fucking kidding me? You ready to see the next month's bill when I turn on this air conditioning? And I'm here every day now, not at your house?
No, that's because you leave all the
No,
lights
I'll
and the
prove
TV
it
on.
to you.
You leave the lights and the TV on all day long.
I leave the TV on for my animals so that they have
No,
sound, so they don't feel like they're alone, because I spend all the time at your house.
Every time I tried to get you to freaking go home with me, you were always wanting to go to the bar. So my thing was, if I go over to your house and get your damn dog, you can't go to the bar. And every time I did that, you end up coming up with an excuse or getting a fight. You're like, I got to take Roy home. I want to go. I tried to fucking get you away from the bar every time, and I tried to go pick your dog, use that as...
Man, come on now. Don't fucking play me like that. We had plenty of times where Royal came over and everything was just fine.
No, everything's fine. I'm just saying, to get you out of the bar, I went to your house and said, Royal's coming over. That way, we wouldn't go out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I did that.
Okay.
It's not, and then, you wanted to go out to the bar, and then you wanted to go home and get your dog before, knowing that, like, you're already so messed up, and then you just get to my house and you just pass out. I'm like, so...
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that a few times. I have. So, I apologize. My dog is very important. I want my dog with me. I can't leave my dog long periods of time.
When he's sitting there wanting you, I go pick him up. And there.
Let's be real, Matthew. When you wanted me to stay at your house, you never wanted me to leave. So you would come and get Royal to ensure that my ass would be there, regardless if we went to the bar or not. Because if you knew if Royal was there, I was more comfortable being there.
Well,
let me ask you a question, Orange.
Yeah.
Hold on. What would you want? I'm going to ask you this question too, Katie, and I think I know your answer. But what if there was one thing that you would want her to apologize about? And this is going to go to you too. What would it be? If you had to have her apologize for one thing, what would it be?
Being a liar.
About what?
And for which?
So what? I mean, when we got together, you told me I'm a straight up fucking liar. I lie about a lot of stuff, and then you even told me I told you. Yeah, you were like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you this and that.
Yeah.
And what was the most hurtful lie that she has told you? Something that it was.
So I met her when she was talking to Purple, and I understood that whole thing. We started out as friends. I get all that. She had this guy on the side at the very beginning. All that was, cool. We had an understanding, and then we got to a point where we, started getting a little bit more deeper and whatever. And so we had feelings, and then we both agreed that we were going to be in a relationship. And then she and I came to an agreement, and I said, so you're not going to talk to these people anymore since we're official. And she was like, played off like, oh, I haven't texted them or whatever.
No.
Yeah. And the whole time she lied to me. She the
when
entire
I first met this guy, when I first met Orange, he has seen me previously with Purple. I come in there alone, and and by the way, I want to know the names and who told you I was talking shit about you up at the bar, because I'm going to confront this real fast. I need to know.
Who do you think? You went up there and talked. You know who you talked to.
Melissa and Bill?
Yeah, you're going to end up getting yourself kicked out if you do it.
Huh?
You're gonna end up getting yourself kicked out if you go up there and say something.
She's the one who texted me and said you were talking shit about me.
When?
Yesterday. By the way, look who's my friend. What do you mean? Yesterday, or was it yesterday? The day before yesterday?
No, because I haven't even been up there since.
No, sir. They let me know that you were up there running your mouth about me. I'm going to get myself kicked out for going and confronting the situation.
Since you called me out of the bar, I was out with my son at home. I haven't been out, and I don't plan on going back out.
Then why are you? All I said, Mel asked me, "Where's Matthew?" And I said, "We are done." And she said, "What do you mean?"
That was on Tuesday.
Right. I haven't been there since.
I know. I'm just saying this was Tuesday.
When were you there? Talking shit about me.
I wasn't.
Then how do you know that supposedly I was talking shit about you?
Because they told me.
Mel told you I was talking shit about you?
Listen, her daughter and my son play football together.
No, Lindsay ain't going to get involved.
No, her daughter and this. No, she's not getting involved in it, but she told me that she was up there. Or you were up there. That's how I found out. I don't know what was said. I just know what you went up there.
I didn't talk any shit. She literally asked me, "Where's Matthew?" I walk in. I sit down next to Bill and Angel. They say, "Where's Matthew?" I said, "Not here." Mel comes up, makes me my fucking drink. "Where's Matthew?" I said, "We're not together anymore." And she said, "Is it bar drama? Do we need to hear it?" And I said, "Nothing I want to talk about." I said, "We're just done." That was all that was fucking said. So I'm going to ask Mel, why would you tell Matthew I was talking shit about him?
I mean, she didn't mention, that's all she said, that she didn't say that any details or anything, but.
That was it. That was all conversation.
Katie is, from what I have seen, she admits to her mistakes. She says she's an alcoholic. She says she's a piece of shit. She says she uses the N-word sometimes. She doesn't mean it. I don't see her as a liar.
Now, when I get drunk, Hussy, I lie my ass off, and that's the problem.
That's what happens.
Okay. So that's
when I get drunk. When I'm sober, no. And then if you talk to the sober, like me, I'm too honest to a fault. When I'm really half the time until I get shit faced. Once I get shit faced, I'm a fucking liar, and that's it. And when I meet someone, this is my defense mechanism. At first, I'll tell you, yeah, I'm an alcoholic. If I start to really like you, I'm going to try to push you away. I'm going to say, I'm a liar. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a loser. Get away. That is me.
That's true.
Trying to push you away because I'm starting to feel something for you, and I don't want to get hurt like I am right now.
No, she's honest when she's sober. When she's drinking, she talks shit because that's when she said that she sat on whose face.
That was a fucking lie.
Right.
I admitted that a long time ago.
I know what you're saying, but and I know the question that I was directed to him that I'm going to ask you, what hurt you the most about him? But I already know the answer. Is that he going on your enemy's channel and doing this? I know is that what it is? If you had, Katie?
Yeah, I mean that'd be it. That was the one.
Fucking yeah! I went through your phone because I knew that you were lying to me.
Then why did you confront? Why did you not tell me? Why did you take it to the internet? I didn't know you went through my phone until the internet, Matthew.
Because you sit there and try and lie to me in my face.
Well, if you had the screenshots, how could I lie?
Matthew, I think in your mind you decided that it's over.
She knows it's over. She just plays.
I don't know what she knows. I'm just telling you.
She knows it's over.
I think you decide. Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I think in your mind you decided it's over. I don't want to have anything to do with her anymore, and fuck her feelings.
No,
so I'm going to go on this rejects channel and this fucking other rejects channel and say what it is I want to say. And if she cries for 10 hours straight, she hurt me and it's payback. Is any of that make sense to you or no?
I mean, so that may sound like it. It sounds reasonable, but that's not the truth to it. I'm not that. Yeah.
Why couldn't you just walk away?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I think she just kept egging me on.
How?
How was she egging you on?
She kept going on these videos and kept talking about it.
Because you were talking about me.
But you kept
saying, started this. It would never be online if you didn't go live with that person. Quit blaming me for everything.
Because every story you talk about after the fact has not been true.
Like what?
Just the way you explain things about me leaving you at the bar with the tab. I left my fucking credit card open. I didn't sneak out the bar.
Okay, yeah, you did. You had your credit card there. I cashed out. Didn't know you had your credit card there. You still could have paid me back the money. You could have gave me the money, but you haven't ever done that. But it doesn't matter. That shit does not. That could have all been fucking gone away. I would be sitting there with you right now if your ass hadn't gone on that fucking panel and tried to sell me. What do you tell people that they don't already fucking know? Yeah, I dropped the bomb about my fucking license. Thank you. I beat you to the punch. Other than that, what do you got on me?
Yeah, what the fuck are you thinking doing that? I never would have said anything about legal situation. That's dumb.
You told him about my surgery, Matthew, and the date of my surgery.
I didn't tell him the date. I said
Why
it's
was
a
Tragic?
roundabout.
Olivia mentioned something in the chat. Why was Tragic talking about Katie's surgery? What the fuck what does that have to do with anything?
Oh, he just was making a comment about, oh, she's not going to get that surgery. I'm like, well, she keeps doing the way she's doing. She's not going to. I'm like, you don't lie to your damn doctors that are going to operate on you, period.
But that's okay.
Why were you talking about that? What is that relevant to your side of the story? My personal journey. Can I ask you that?
Because I was along with it. You know, I was going to be there with you.
I know I made a mistake, and I let you do that. I asked you to take me. I thought, are you really going to go to my enemy? This is something that I wanted so bad. Why of all things would you fuck with me on that? Why?
I'm fucking
Katie,
about what he
I'm
asked me.
I'm seeing that he
asked me a
already
simple question: if I thought you were going to have the surgery,
and you told him no.
All right, can I just say something? You know,
I don't think you're going to be in. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be healthy enough for the surgery if you don't.
You don't know what I'm going to be. You don't fucking know me, and it's none of your fucking business.
Okay, whatever.
Why would you say that?
Here's the thing. I don't see. Are you sorry, by going on these people's channels? Or do you feel sorry that you hurt her feelings by torturing her, being tortured?
I apologize for. Yeah, I didn't mean to hurt her feelings like that. She knows that. I told her that.
Then quit going over there, Matthew.
Well, then you stop, and I'll stop.
What do you mean? This is what I do. You would never have been talked about if you wouldn't have been there in the first place. Don't put this on me. You have been there every fucking day. I have responded every fucking day. Knock it off, and I will too. This is not my fault. You will not make this my fault. You make everything my fucking fault. This is not my fault.
Well, I know one thing from that fucking guy last night talking shit about me. I am going to go on and fucking talk shit about him and clear that shit up.
Who? On whose panel?
What's that?
Why do you feel you need to do that? Why don't you go to his channel and do it? You're not going to stop this. You love this too much. You're going to go and be one of those fucking nasty people and start talking about other people because this is what they do. And eventually the rest of us are going to fucking ignore you and no one's going to give a fuck.
Well, that's fine. After that, it'll go good. It'll go
no, after nothing. Is this what you're going to end up losing your business? You're going to end up losing your kid. You're going to lose your house with these fucking people. We are warning you. The entire internet is warning you, Matthew. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Come for my fucking kid. I don't do anything fucking thing to fucking have him taken away. Come for him. Come on. Okay. Bring it.
Orange, I'm
got nothing to fucking worry about. I don't do anything.
Doesn't matter.
That's what people.
He threatened me about my fucking son. I don't do anything to.
Orange.
No one's threatening you. No one is threatening you.
I don't drink.
People are warning you, dumbass. You don't get it. People are warning you, not threatening you.
They're warning me about what? There ain't nothing gonna fucking happen to me.
Hold it,
Orange.
I don't fucking do anything.
Here's the thing. This is why I know.
I ain't no fucking dumbass like these fucking stupid people on the fucking internet.
You're right along with them. You have aligned yourself with the golden ones.
Well, I might feed into it, but I'm not that fucking real person. So in real life. So
no, this is you. You're showing everybody exactly who you are. You're trying to make it like it's my fault, and the entire internet does not see it that way.
It's your fault. It is.
Are you going to go fight everyone who's down a bad review about you?
No, I have a better business for a lady that just takes that shit off. That shit means nothing to me.
What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody gonna fucking take my business or fuck my business up. I make my own business.
You're not comprehending what I'm saying.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna go fight every
content. Are you going to go fight every content creator who has made a shitty video about you in the last 24 hours? There's a bunch of them. Yo mama ain't your biggest problem. I'll tell you right now.
I don't care about that shit because I only know you and see whatever is closest.
Okay. Let me just say one thing. Orange, I the point that you made is stop talking about him, and I'll stop talking about him. Did you tell her? Okay. Did you message her and say, let's stop talking about it on YouTube?
I told her that the other night. Yes.
But he's been up there every day. I wasn't even going to talk.
Before you went on
talk about me yesterday.
Yes.
You did say that.
And then she went on her live stream before I was at work and saw what she was doing. So I jumped on at the same time.
What are you talking about? Yesterday, I was not live at all. I was laying in my couch crying all day.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm watching live or
let's get the story straight.
I don't know.
I was laying on my couch crying all day. I wasn't on anyone's. I don't go on anyone's panel except for Hussey's. And this is the first time I've been with Hussey in a week. I was not on any bullshit yet.
Orange,
I don't know what day.
Hold on. Can I fucking get what I gotta say out? So I'm crying on my fucking couch and I get blown up by people. Hey, that fucking retard's over there talking shit about you and Matthew's in the fucking chat. I click the link. First thing I do when I click the chat is I see you running it. So what do? I went live. So tell me again how the fuck I'm continuing this?
And Orange, you have to understand, her life is an open book. Her channel is her life. So I don't think she knows how to handle it any other way. You know what I'm saying? Her people come with her.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe she needs to give this up and do something else.
No, I don't think she has to give this up to do something else. No. No,
Why? Because the little group of haters. Matthew, have you not seen the amount of supporters I have?
So is this really? Yeah. Okay.
Why would I walk away from something I built for years? Why would I walk away from friends? Why would I walk away from what I love to do?
I don't know.
Or the retards that you have associated yourself with. Because once I'm done fucking with you, when I don't talk about you anymore, and you see I'm not talking about you, you will start to see the fuckery. They're going to move on and start fucking with someone else, and you're going to see the bullshit they do.
Why am I going to be entertained about about anybody else that they talk about?
Because you're still there. You're still talking to them. If you really just wanted to have your side of the story out, you would have been one and done like any other man, or you would have been like any other man and not fucking done it.
Here is what I have to say. Hold it. Orange, I get that you're when you say that. Come here. When you say I'm not doing anything, they're not going to do anything to me. This and that, the other. That right there shows me that you don't know them well.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
no. I just want to make a point. I'm not insulting you.
Well, you don't know me, but I don't care.
No. You should care. You should care.
We wouldn't be here right now arguing like this. We would have let. I could have. You know how if I don't give a fuck about you, I can literally walk the fuck away and not talk. While just like with the YouTube, the reject and the fucking big dumb fat ass tragic, they talk about me. I don't talk about them ever. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
The only reason they're getting their names spewed out of my mouth is because they got into my fucking relationship. And if that wouldn't have happened, I'd have been there right now. I'd be there right now. I guarantee.
Witty asked me Witty asked that question. I would have never thought about asking it, but thank you, Witty. Witty, we don't want me to ask that. You guys, I don't want you to speak another word on my channel. I want you guys to go have dinner and come to some type of resolution, even if you're not in a relationship anymore. But you have to come to some type of agreement that's going to be good for both of you. We don't need to hear anything about your problems. We don't want to make this a joke. It's between you and her. You have spoken your piece. She has spoken her piece. Speak about it privately and do not let us know anything anymore. And if she says she's not going to talk about it, we're going to hold her responsible. And same thing for you. All right. Okay. Please do it privately. Contact her. If you guys want to talk to me, you both know my number. Okay.
All right.
Orange,
so where are you ending this?
I think you guys. No, I mean you guys can continue to talk, but I don't want any more fighting. Maybe you guys can come to some. That was the whole point of the stream, either to end it or come to some type of resolution where you both agree on something. Because this back and forth, why give these fucking idiots content? Orange, they don't fucking deserve it. They don't fucking deserve it because you think it's not affecting you. It is going to affect you. If it's not going to affect your job, your kids, it's going to affect you up here.
Yeah,
it is going to do it.
Oh, and they're basking in it. They got the biggest. Husty, I'm the OG of the DC. They finally fucking got me on something. Do you know how fucking mad I am? Do you know how years they've been trying to fucking get me this hurt? And they got me. And they're over there. They haven't seen these kind of views ever. Did you see they had almost 200? I was like, you usually can't even hold 70 people in a fucking chat. You don't even break 1,000 views on playbacks. These motherfuckers haven't seen these. Oh, they're loving it. They're fucking loving it. I'm not going to address this after this stream. I promise you, and I promise my entire audience, I'm not talking about this. No one's going to see Katie fucking cry anymore. Because today, I'm going to do it.
Can you promise us you're not going to do it too?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.